Good morning, guys. Welcome to Adventure Peace. Yes, today I've got a very interesting video for you. We're going to talk about my stupidity. We're going to talk about getting stuck, doing a recovery, and being in a rush and not thinking what you're doing. And that sometimes can cause more damage and be very dangerous to your safety. And I suppose we'll all keep on learning. I don't think any one of us knows everything 100%. We can always get some more information from other people. We can learn every day. So let me tell you my latest experience I had. So currently we moved to a very small town called Kleinseer, which is in the Northern Cape. In Kleinseer there is really not much to do. There's 2 or 3 little shops, there's 2 hardware stores, and that's it. There's no recovery shops, car parts, or anything else like that. Our nearest big town is Springbok. Springbok is roughly about 1 hour and 40 minutes from here. But Springbok is also limited with what you can do and get there. Yes, there's a mall, there's a few big shops, there's takeaways. But recovery kits and repairing recovery is not that easy. If we want something done, we need to go to Cape Town, which is over 600 kilometers from here, which we do once every now and then. So a few weeks ago, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we went for a Sunday drive. And I wanted to get close to a bird viewing area, and there's a lot of loose sea sand. It's not on the beach for those who are concerned. There are dunes, but it's not on the beach. So in any case, I drove, and being the clever person I am, I did not deflate my tires. I thought I was smart, and I got extremely stuck. Luckily, I had very good friends of mine with us that you have seen in one of my previous videos, Carl and them. We actually got stuck together in Sutherland. So luckily Carl was there. He's a nice big strong boykie. I'm a bit of a lazy oak. So we used my trusted recovery kit. So guys, let me tell you something. These airbags that you get, I'll explain to you now for those who don't know how it works. It is the most important thing in my vehicle. So let me quickly explain to you what it does and why I say so. So this bag actually folds flat. You can store it in the back of your vehicle. Then you can connect your compressor to the valve. Some of these bags works with an exhaust pipe that clips in here, and then you put the cone over your exhaust and you idle the vehicle, and the gases of the exhaust pump this bag up. Now for those who don't know, this bag is strong enough to pick my Ford Raptor up that's totally kitted in approximately a few minutes, and it will pick it up quite high. It has recovered me out of numerous situations, and that's why I say this is the most important part of my recovery kit. I'm not one that likes to dig with a shovel the whole day, so what I do is I take this bag, I slide it underneath the vehicle at a safe, secure place where I can't damage parts, put the compressor hose on, switch your compressor on, the compressor will pump it up, and this jack will actually lift up your vehicle. Once I lift it up, let's just say I'm in loose sand or in mud or wherever, once I lift my vehicle up, I can actually just slide my max jacks in underneath the wheels and I can drive off again. This time, let me go back. Normally with this bag, you get 2 square pieces of canvas material. It's a thick safety material that one you put on the ground and one you put on top of the bag. It is just extra safety to secure your product, so you don't make any damages to it. So this time we got stuck in the sand. I did not have my square piece of material with me, and I thought I'll just put it under the spare wheel at the back, and I'll lift the whole back up and put my max tracks in, and we can just drive out. And I didn't place it in properly. It started going skew, and I couldn't get to the valve to release the air. So I thought, okay, what I'll do, I'll be clever, I'll just keep on pumping it up, see if I can just at least lift one of the wheels, put a max track in, and I can try and get out. So then the next thing happened, a piece of metal underneath the car made a hole in my airbag, okay, my air jack. So came home, we then after a while we dug it out with shovels, we got the vehicle out. We all laughed about it, at least. It was part of our comedy show. And remember, guys, if you 4x4 and you overland, you go and play in sand, you are going to get stuck from time to time, and it becomes family fun. We're not always in the mood to shovel, but we make the best of every moment. That's why we do it, being outside, experiencing whatever comes outside. Okay? So then what happened, this got a nice big hole in it, and you guys can see it's made like a 90-degree corner. So I phoned the supplier of this product, and they were not sure what to do. They're in Johannesburg. They said to me, sorry, we don't actually know, you need to Google. I was quite surprised because it's an extremely well-known brand. That's known internationally, everybody knows about them. Just the fact that they just couldn't care and can't help me. Okay, so then I phoned around, spoke to a couple of my mates, and they reckon what I could try and do is use a nice big patch that I got from my local tire place, and you can use the normal contact adhesive glue. So they say this is the way to go, this will work. I'm going to give it a try, and then I'll try it here at home before I go out again. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to mark out where I want to put my patch, because it is a fairly big patch and I want every part of the patch to be glued down. Then once I've marked my patch, I'm actually going to take a light sandpaper. I've got like a 120 grit here. I'm just going to clean it off a bit. Then I'm going to take a little bit of lacquer thinners, and I'm just going to clean the dust off and make sure there's no debris or dust or anything where I'm going to put the glue. I want the glue to be properly connected. Then lastly, I'm going to take just 2 off-cut rubbish pieces of wood that I found in my garage. I'm going to put it in, I'm going to clamp it together, and I'm going to leave it for the day to dry properly. I'm not in a rush with this. I want to try and get it sorted out properly. Like I said, I do not like going overlanding without my airbag, my air jack. This is very important to me. I need it. So guys, let's get started. I can show you how I'm going to do it. Please, if there's any one of you out there who has a better solution, or has got a better idea, or can help me with this, please drop a comment. I will take advice from anyone, anywhere. I will always listen to who's got what to say. Like I said right in the beginning, we don't know everything. We can always learn. So thank you to those comments that will be coming soon. So let's start. I want to take this patch. I want to mark it out and make sure that's the center there. I'm just going to take a marker Koki and just make the 4 corners where I want to clean the air jack. Okay, so now I'm going to take my small piece of off-cut paper, and we're going to just give it a light sand. Okay, so I've done the sanding. I've cleaned with my rag. Now my next step will be just give this a minute or so for the lacquer thinners to evaporate. I'm going to open my glue. Okay, you can use a brush, you can use a piece of paper, a piece of cardboard, a paintbrush, a scraper, whatever you've got. I don't have spare paintbrushes, I've destroyed all mine, so I'm just going to try and use a scraper. Then I'm going to put glue on the bag first. Once I've done that, I'm also going to put glue on the back of my patch. Then I'm going to wait for both parts to dry, and then once it's dry, we're going to clamp them together. Now I've sanded my marks off. I just want to remark quickly. Just make sure that I glue the entire area. Okay, so step one done. We've put some glue on the bag. Now I'm going to use the patch, and I want to put some glue on the patch. Just for those of you guys that don't know, this is an all-purpose general glue. This is a very well-known product here in South Africa. I am not sure in the rest of the world. If anybody's watching across the world, if you're not sure, the best will be for you guys to find out what sort of glue you can use. But this is what I'm using now. So my entire patch, which is the red area, has got glue on it. Now we're just going to leave it, let it dry. Once it's like 90% dry, we'll then clamp them together and leave it overnight. Guys, we'll be back now. Once it's dried, we'll carry on this conversation. Thanks for watching. Please can I ask you guys a big favor, like, share and subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost you guys anything, it's just a click of a button. I would really like to get my subscribers up, and I look really greatly appreciate it from all of you. So we have been waiting for the glue to dry. It has now been about an hour and a half or so. So you can check on your patch side, it's fairly touch dry, and on my bag side it is nice and tacky. There's a nice sticky feeling to it. Okay, so what you're going to do, our next step will be to take our patch, we're going to stick it on, and then we're going to take these off-cut pieces of scrap wood that I have, 2 G-clamps, we're going to clamp it nice and tight, we'll leave it overnight to dry, and we'll test it tomorrow and see if it's working. Yeah, I'll show you guys tomorrow, but let's just complete this first and we'll take it from there. So now I'm going to attach, I'm going to flatten this first, so I can get the patch around each corner of this cut. That's about the center. Yes. Okay, so that's what we'll do here. Okay, we'll stick it nice and down. We'll make sure that it's nicely stuck down onto the actual bag. Now, without damaging the bag further, we're going to put this piece of wood there. Okay, we'll put that one there. The bottom, we'll put this one on top. So I want to make sure that I'm clamping this properly. And that's it, guys. I'll get back to you as soon as this is dried. We'll test it and see if it's worked. Okay guys, so we have now repaired the air jack. I have not tested it all, so that's why I'm here. I've taken the, as you can see before, we've clamped it. I've now taken the clamps off. I have not tested it, I've not tried it. If it works, great. We all know that my plan worked. If it doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to dig myself out because I'm actually stuck now. Okay, so this is what the repair looks like. We've now glued the area, we've stuck the patch, the clamps are off. Okay, I said to you guys I'll leave it overnight, which I have not done. I haven't had time to complete this video. So now it is 3 days later. I'm going to put it under the spare wheel of my vehicle. We're going to jack the car up. We're going to see if this hole's going to work. So remember in the beginning of the video I was mentioning about the safety mats, which I did not use, and that's why I actually got a puncture in my airbag. Yeah, I actually brought them with me now. So in theory you put one on the ground, you put your bag on top of one, and then you put one of these mats on top of a bag. It just helps to secure your bag to damages, so that you don't get punctures like I got. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm placing this under my spare wheel. So now I've got my compressor hose. I'm going to connect it onto the actual valve. Okay, I can hear the air blowing into my air jack. Now guys, let's hope for the best. So it's going to take a few minutes. It's a very small compressor that I have, but it's going to take a few minutes to pump it up. All I want to do is I want to see movement on my wheels, enough space to just put a max jack in. Okay guys, if you look here at the wheel, we are starting to get wheel lift. This is so far making me extremely excited. It seems my plan might have worked. The airbag seems to be holding the air in it, but let's give it another minute or so. Okay guys, I'm very happy, very excited. We've got some big lift here. The wheel's definitely off the ground by now, and that should give me just enough space to get a max jack underneath it. So we don't have to spend hours and hours shoveling. I know this is not always the practical and the correct way of doing things, but it is saving us a lot of time shoveling sea sand. You'll see the airbag is nearly at maximum height. So guys, I think this is a win for the repair on the air jack. I think I've saved myself some money here. I think I paid 90 Rand for the patch from a tire guy. So this is definitely, I would mark this as one win for me. Okay, so now I'm putting the max tracks under the wheels. We've got the tread on the entire board, on the width, so we've got a full line that we can use. As you can see, I've already switched the compressor off a few minutes ago. The car's still standing on the jacks, so I'm very impressed, I'm very happy, my patch is working. Now I'm going to drop the car down so I can get myself out of the loose sand. First I'm going to release my compressor hose. I'm going to open my exhaust valve. I'm going to start deflating. Okay guys, so now make sure that your car's in four-wheel drive. Make sure your traction control is off. Okay, there it's flashing now. And then I'll make sure my diff locks are on for the loose sand that I'm on. And gently I get myself out of here, and let's see if we've got movement. And we out. Guys, like I've said so many times before, those airbags is a vital piece of equipment that I feel every four-wheel car or every 4x4 person who does this as a hobby needs an airjack in their car. It's a piece of equipment that's helped me so many times, and it does make your life easier. Yes, there's going to be a lot of people in the comments saying that shovel and dig, it's easier, it's cheaper. It is. I've been stuck in sea sand a few times. Shoveling just takes so much longer, and this is an easier way of doing it. But it's a vital piece of equipment. Yes, it's big to pack in your vehicle, I do get that. Sometimes for me, packing my vehicle, going overlanding, camping, it becomes irritation. But it is a very important piece for me to have. So guys, if you have any comments or better ideas or something you can help me with, please comment, please let me know. I'm open to suggestions, and if I ever drive past and you're stuck, wave at me and I'll gladly help you guys. Have an awesome day. Thank you for watching my video. Please do me a favor, like, share and subscribe, the normal. It's a click of a button. And guys, that's me from Adventure Beast today. I'm hoping to see you guys on the roads, especially the roads less traveled. Have a good one.